Hi guys, good morning. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess. And I just wanted to put this out real quick because I think, um, okay, my guides wanted me to put this message out because there's something going on in the water. And let me just give you a little bit of background how I got to this point. So you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about Asherah, and I was talking about basically Asherah being God's wife. And I think this came up in I think we may have been talking about, yeah, we talked about King Solomon and how he learned from Asherah and he was learning from Astarte at the temples and things like that because they were sibyls, right? So the like a couple, just hold that in your consciousness. Asherah, because Asherah, the other name for Asherah, the other name for Asherah is Nut, the sky mother. The other name for Asherah is Rhea. Rhea is Poseidon's mother. Okay. The other day, because you guys know that there's this whole thing that's going on with my karmics and whatnot. And a lot of people have been tapping in stepping into my consciousness to give me confirmation. Like, it's like, it's like there's a lot of people who are not directly involved, but they know for a fact that I'm telling the truth because we went on a trip together and something happened that's related to the situation, right? Or we went to go see that play that I talked about together that relates directly to the situation. So the other day I was thinking about Asherah, God's wife, da 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 da. And I thought about that play, Black Odyssey. I didn't put two and two together with the whole Poseidon situation, right? Somebody that I used to work with, she pinged into my consciousness, like, do you remember when we went to go see that play, Black Odyssey? And I was like, yeah, I remember. Because remember how I basically said that I did some water magic and I was able to get my karmic exposed. And she was like, "Remember when she said she was as she was thinking it, I was picking it up." She's like, "Remember when we went to go see that movie Black Odyssey and what was happening in the play? The play was about a man. He was from Oakland originally, but he was time traveling back and forth. Like Poseidon had started a war in the spiritual realm to steal his birthright, and the time got ripped apart. So this man was going back from like Hurricane Katrina time to like the 60s and 70s, going back and forth, back and forth. He didn't know though." And Poseidon was trying to steal his birthright. It was an amazing freaking play. I'm gonna buy the play and we'll do a movie night because I'm telling you right now, you guys need to watch this play. This is the craziest play I've ever seen, and it's such a good play. So I was like, okay, this water fuckery. My guides kept on bringing me to this point. All right, I was like, okay. So then, wow, you were bleeding and your blood mixed into water. That can be an indication. Somebody did some type of magic on your blood, or there's some type of magic that they put in the water. Yeah, Kronos. Yeah, Rhea made Zeus, Hades, Demeter, all of them, and her father, Rhea. You want to know who Rhea's mother is? Rhea's mama is Gaia, Mama Gaia. Rhea's father is Uranus. So I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on with this water messages? This situation. So hold that thought with the play, Poseidon, Neptune, all that stuff. I went to DC. You guys remember I just was in DC and I decided to stay at an Airbnb for some reason. When I first got to the Airbnb in DC, next door was a man outside and he was installing an owl statue. When I got to the house in the back where we had to enter, there was a big ass Neptune Poseidon statue in the fucking backyard. I didn't really think too much about it. I just felt like, wow, that was interesting. I kind of felt like I knew that there was like a little synchronicity, but I didn't realize how deep it was. So then I was like, okay, I didn't think too much about the statue. Fast forward to this female who stepped into my consciousness. You remember that play with Poseidon and all that shit? And then I started putting two and two together. But you guys know that Neptune is the ruling planet of what? Pisces. So on one end, with the water magic and stuff like that, my guides were confirming to me that the work that I did to pull that woman out of the water was factual because there's a woman named Rhea that I know, and she's the one that introduced me to my fucking karmic. Rhea's Poseidon's mother. There's a woman named Rhea that I know. She was the one that fucking introduced me to my karmic. It was like my guides were bringing this story full fucking circle. full circle. So I was like, okay, thank you for confirming that the deep sea diving that I was doing and all that shit was real. But then I started thinking about how in 2019 there was a statue of Neptune that randomly appeared off of the coast of Ostia in Rome. Go look that up. Go Google the news story. No one knows how the statue got there. No one knows where it came from. It just randomly washed up onto the shore. This Neptune statue. So I was like, okay. My guys brought me, remember me that, and then they showed me the remember the fish, that deep sea fish that just randomly popped up on the coast in Oakland, the San Francisco Bay. There was that deep sea fish that rose up from the water, just like that Poseidon statue. So my guys were, I was like, what the fuck does this mean though? Like, what's going on in the water? They were like, Leviathan. It's Leviathan that's happening. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it hella real with you guys. There's portals being opened at the bottom of the ocean. Remember I talked about in Dexter, right? The movie Dexter, the TV show Dexter. It's called The Football Fish. That TV show Dexter. What happened was he would dump a whole bunch of the people that he would like kill and stuff like that. He would dump them into the ocean in Miami. But why he ended up getting caught up because there was a vortex. A vortex formed at the bottom of the ocean and popped everything up to the surface, right? So I just felt like that was hella synchronistic how he got caught like that. Randomly, a vortex opened at the bottom of the ocean and then boom, it came up. But I had randomly thought about that because my guides were saying that these karmics have been opening portals at the bottom of the ocean. There's portals opening in the water. There's magic being thrown in the water. There's portals being opened underwater, allowing for sea beasts to come down. Now, this is the thing though. My guys were like, okay, well, how are they going to conjure beasts from, how are they bringing entities from the water? Neptune. Didn't I tell you that a lot of glamour, illusion, shit like that is from Neptune? So my guys were telling me that there's too much Neptunian energies, too many Neptunian entities, and something's going to come out of the water very soon. Then it was so weird because on the news just like a couple weeks ago, I just saw this random news story about Singaporean. It was either Singaporean or Sri Lankan, Singaporean or Sri Lankan submarine. They died on the submarine because it malfunctioned. So they sent a video. They did a live stream singing a song before the submarine completely sunk. Then just like 2 days ago, another big ass boat sunk into the water in that same area, Sri Lanka, Singapore area. So my guys were telling me that there's Pluto, serpent lot, exactly, because Florida is under attack from evil witches. Man, I'm telling you, Florida is a whole other fucking ballgame, but we'll talk about that. But my guys were telling me that there's water entities. Thank you so much, Shock the World. There's water entities and deities being conjured up because of the shit that is being done on this planet. And something very soon is going to be rising from the waters. That's why people are also getting pulled down into the water. Because whatever is there that they've been calling, it wants sacrifice. Wow. Huh. Very interesting. It's so crazy how like the Most High be like setting stuff up in the past just for stuff to be full circle in the future. It's so crazy. And it was funny because at that place that I stayed at, that Airbnb with the Neptune statue, my guide specifically instructed me that when I got there to put something under my pillow. Huh. And they said that they didn't want me to pick up an attachment. Hmm. Hmm. Fat Cat World. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. You want to know what's happening in Florida as well as the Bay Area because it's similar? It's Indian land. That's why it's going crazy like that. Because remember, slavery was in Florida too, but it's Indian land. That's why Florida and Florida just Florida's hella crazy. And it's hella weird shit going on over there because there's hella karma in the land too, just like California. The difference with between California and the only difference between California and Florida is that Florida is a Republican state, which makes it even more crazier. Hey, Empress Lillian, yeah, page 1164. Read the book of Joel. Okay, I'm gonna look that up now. Okay, you said the book of Joel, right? Are you sure it's page 1164 or 164? You keep on seeing, yeah, random fights breaking out in Florida and shit like that. There's magic being done over there. It's hella stuff going on over there. It is. Wow. So that's what I just kind of wanted to ooh, there's something going on in the water. Oh, in the Bible. Okay, thank you so much. Wow. CNN. Wow. Thank you so much, Goddess Code. She said, I saw an article by CNN saying that Russia is testing a weapon that can flood coastal cities with radioactive tsunamis. Do you see? Russia is testing a weapon that can flood coastal cities with radioactive tsunami. You see? You see? This is not a game anymore. Thank you, Fat Cat World. Yes, this is not a fucking game anymore. I don't know what they conjured from the water, but I don't want no parts. But I think it's also something having to do with that Fukushima fuckery too. That radioactive energy, mutations, many ghosts. Yeah, that's one of the things that everyone knows about Florida, the swamps, just like Louisiana. Wow. Shit is crazy. Yeah, water magic is real, but you can also get water gifts too. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys a dream that I had, and you're not gonna believe this, but this is how you know that this shit is not made up, because you can't make shit like this up. We were driving. I was like we were driving down the coast, but this coast, it was all ocean, all water, and there was as we were driving, I can see a cloud. There's a cloud, and there was a cloud going in and out of the water. Yes. I could not make this shit up, guys. I literally in the dream saw this. Real magic, real fucking sorcery. The cloud was going in and out of the fucking water. What? I think what my guides were telling me is that you're gonna have to get your crown chakra ready to go inside, because you know the crown chakra is what? Air, the air element. Yeah, they're doing CERN. Thank you, supercalifragilistic. Yes, they have kingdoms in the water, but you also know too Atlantis. There's something also Atlantis and Lemuria activating too, divine feminine. You see what I'm talking about? That's straight sorcery. You cannot make that shit up. You can't make that shit up. I literally saw clouds going in and out of water, bruh. That shit was scary. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. The mermaid cards. They are saying everything. Yes, yes. Yeah, they're trying to recreate the Big Bang. That's what I'm saying. I feel like something's opening up in the water. Something's activating. Because for that fish, that football fish, to rise up, yeah, Bermuda Triangle, exactly. Hey, John Diamond, for that Bermuda fish to rise up from the water like that, sorry, that football fish from the deep, deep, deep sea, there's something going on here. Something ain't right. Hey, I love Texas too. I love Houston too. So I just wanted to say something about that. But you guys know Neptune is in his home sign right now. CERN is opening portals. Yes, you guys want to know something crazy? Go ahead and Google CERN ritual. There's a video circulating, and the person that put it out got murdered. But there was a video about them doing a ritual at CERN with the Shiva Shakti statue. Why the fuck do you have a Shiva Shakti? No, Shakti. Yeah, Shakti. With the Kali Yug, the Kali Yug circle around her head. They were doing a ritual. Yes, and it's on camera. Go ahead and look it up. Wow. Sheba means promise. That's powerful. Because I've been thinking about Sheba too, which is why I've been talking about her baby daddy Solomon. Yeah, he got killed. Yep, baby doll. Yep, yep. They put that video out. They killed that man. Let me look it up right now. I'm also gonna put the one about the statue of Neptune. This shit was crazy. I specifically remember that. My guys brought me back to that article. Let's look into this. The guy got killed. Yeah, CERN. Let's see. CERN rituals. You know what they were saying? They said that it's a fake human sacrifice. They said that it's on the this is in the Guardian though, so you know it's not fake. This is in the fucking Guardian, yo, the newspaper, because they were saying that fake news, the Guardian's one of the vetted ones. Yeah, they said it was a fake ritual. How the fuck are you doing a fake human sacrifice? Look, you guys, look, look, they're getting exposed. I'm gonna show you guys this. Look at this. It's the scientists did it. It was a prank. What type of fucking prank that? Look at that. Look at this, yo. Yes. If your Neptune is in Capricorn, I'm gonna keep it real. Some of the dreams that you may have is about institutions, the government, things happening with the economy and money. Also stuff about like Saturn. You could get a lot of Saturnian downloads. That's why I stopped doing so many like dream channels, because my Neptune is in Capricorn and I was getting way too many judgment messages, because Pluto and Saturn were in also Capricorn. It was creating a grand trine, and it was just a lot going on. Shiva's the goddess of destruction. You see what I'm talking about? They're pissing off angels in the water. There's something going on in the water, y'all. I can't. Yes, God is cold. Email me. There's something going on. I can't make this shit up. And just the fact that somebody else just came and said that Russia made some tool that's gonna cause coastal cities to get sunk. Come on now. Look at this shit, bro. Hey, Ankh, African root. Yeah, Neptune and Capricorn. I think what I'm gonna do is Neptune for the astrology cafe. Let's do Neptune as well. We were doing fortune, but let's do Neptune too. Yeah, there's something going on in the water, y'all. You say you love when I talk about lore? Yes. Kronos is also considered Kronos, who's Poseidon's father, is Saturn, the father of time and karma. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Remember when I made that whole How to Catch a Killer, all of my karmic sharp Pisces energy, Neptune, Poseidon shit. That's why I'm telling you, like, this fuckery is not. I'm telling you, the ancestors really be orchestrating stuff, man. I said this had nothing to do with me. They just wanted me to catch this karmic. Period. I said, now, thank you. They're like, remember Black Odyssey? I said, oh, yep. They're like, okay, now you can be quiet, and now you can understand why this is happening. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, thank you so much. They're trying to find basically what they're CERN. They're trying to recreate the Big Bang, but CERN is also, you want. Remember, I told you guys that the Project Neptune from NASA, that I went to a hackathon and I met somebody that worked at NASA. And we were talking about spell work and shit like that. He was like, I believe you 100%, because he said, I work at NASA. And he said they're doing all kinds of fucking experiments. They were trying to turn Saturn as well as Neptune into a second sun. Yes, go look it up. Project Neptune. And then there's another one called Project Lucifer. Yep, go look that shit up. Yeah, real talk. I'm going to tell you right now, the psychics are the real news. The regular news is fake news. That's why they're trying to get rid of us, because we predict the future. That's why they're trying to create AI to get rid of psychics. Because if they can try to create the false future, a falsified future from a bot, then what? Man. Remember, and I told you about that dream that I had, the water dream about I was in a parking lot and a karmic was paying for spell work, and the water just came and washed away the whole apartment. Wow, 2015, Bill Clinton said that there was something in the water in the Panama Canal. But you want to know something else too? You want to know something about the Panama Canal? I was just thinking about that, because the Suez Canal. You guys saw the Suez Canal got blocked for many, many, many weeks with that boat wouldn't move. But you know what though? With the Panama Canal, you guys need to go watch on the History Channel. Go watch the history of the Panama Canal. Yeah, go watch the history of the Panama Canal, how they brought hella Haitians and stuff like that. Haitians, Jamaicans, they were coming to go build the Panama Canal, and all the oppression that was going there. People literally had to blast apart the forest with their hands. People were dying and shit like that. That's why another thing with the Panama Canal, karma. Karma. There's hella trauma in that land, in that water too, with the Panama Canal. Go watch the documentary. It's hella crazy. Yeah. Hella abuse, hella shit was going on to make the Panama Canal. And those people never got their apology. They made a machine faster. Didn't I tell you that technology is also a form of sorcery? Super Cali. Do you see what I'm talking about? They're playing with high magic. That ain't, what the fuck do you mean you're doing a ritual and it was fake and you stabbed somebody? What type of joke is that? In front of the Shakti temple? Come on now. Yeah. So guys, that's what I have to say. We'll talk some more. I have some more messages coming on later on today. I just wanted to put this out about water. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.